Hello everyone, it's Cake Jostello, back with another installment of my World of Darkness collection. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Vampire the Dark Ages. Now, I don't think I'll ever actually play a game in the Dark Ages, just because there's just so much I want to do in the modern setting before I would ever go back to the past in these games, but I wanted to get as much as I could out of a World of Darkness game, so I have this collection anyways. So I honestly don't really know much about the Dark Ages, so I'm just going to go over this real quick. It's not going to be having much of an explanation, if any. But some of them are going to be self-explanatory anyways, but yeah, let's just dive right in. Let's see, Dark Ages Companion. Right off the bat, pretty self-explanatory. It's the companion book for Dark Ages. And then the next one up is the Book of Storyteller's Secrets, which is another self-explanatory book. It's just some information only secret tellers should have. No, it's information only storytellers should have. So no peeking, players. And I also have Werewolf the Dark Ages book, which I don't know if there were more werewolf books for the Dark Ages, but this is the only one I have. I believe this is actually the earlier version of Werewolf the Dark Ages, because then there would be a later one that was hardcover. Or no, it says oh yeah, I think what I said was right. There is a later one where it's got like I think it has like a necklace of werewolf teeth on it or something like that, is what the cover looks like. I don't know, this, I'm pretty sure this is the earlier version of it. Then we have Jerusalem by Night, which is a city source book for Vampire the Dark Ages. We have, I don't know how to pronounce this at all, so forgive me, but Libellus Sanguinus 3, which is the third in a series of clan books, essentially. It's for the Assamites, the followers of Set and the Gangrel. And then there's the second book on that. Pretty sure that I'm only missing one. This one is the Bruja, the Toreador, and the Tremere. And then here's the first one, which is the La Sombra, the Zamisi, and the Ventru. So pretty noble people in that book. Here is Blood and Fire, Giovanni Chronicles 2. Do I have the first one as well? Is the Last Supper the part 1 of that? Yes. Okay, so I have part 1 and 2 of that. Last Supper being the first part, and Blood and Fire being the second part of the Giovanni Chronicles, which is a multi-supplement chronicles for the Vampire the Dark Ages. And then they made clan books for the clans that don't appear later in Vampire the Masquerade universe. At least, actually, I think I'm pretty sure they actually do make it in a Vampire the Masquerade, but like these are just the books that are on the clans that are more focused in the Dark Ages. There's the clan book on the Salubri, which I'm pretty sure are the ones with the 3 eyes. They have like a third eye on their head. I'm pretty sure that's their thing. And I think the other book that they're mentioned in, at least for Vampire the Masquerade regular version, is it's the Book of Storyteller's Secrets, or the Storyteller's Handbook, rather. Storyteller's Handbook, I'm pretty sure. Then another one for the Clan of Bali, which is a Black Dog one, so nope. Can't do it. Canaanite Heresy, a source book of blasphemous horror for Vampire the Darkness, also for adults only. I'm sorry, kids can't look at it, kids. I'm sorry. Just look away. Don't buy it. But I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. History of the Canaanite Heresy and the other heresies that fed and nourished it. Secrets of the Sea of Nod. Methods of seduction by which even the purest soul may be drawn into blasphemous heresy, and more. Like yours truly. And then the last book I have is 3 Pillars, which is a society source book for Vampire the Dark Ages. Another pretty self-explanatory book comprehensive resource on mortal and Canaanite society in the dark medieval world. Hints and tips for integrating vampires into feudal hierarchy. You'll look at each individual tier of medieval life and unlife. So being a peasant and stuff, essentially, and all how society would be back then. Sorry this one wasn't as informative as some of the other ones were, or at least could have been. I just don't know that much about the Dark Ages. But I still have one more video showing off my collection of World of Darkness, and I have a few other ones from before. So if you haven't seen those yet and you want to, just check out my channel down below. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.